Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody. It's a new week, so we're going to record another episode of Stardew Valley as we come pretty close to the end of the run, where really all we have left is just trying to marry Haley. We're in the middle of winter, which obviously, it slows down things because we don't get a lot of rain. But, it also gives us a chance to sort of farm materials to sort of ensure that we're ready to go by the time that spring comes around. First, let me swing on over to here. Hey, everybody. I got a new camera, so the lighting might be slightly off. I need to get a lighting rig. My wife got me a new webcam for Father's Day, because in Australia it's Father's Day today, actually. And, obviously, I need new settings and all that stuff, so bear with me until I figure out all that crap. So, for now, we will go ahead and continue this. Now, since we're pretty much right at the end of everything, I allowed myself the luxury of double-checking some things. And the first thing I found is that I actually was overshooting how much it actually costs to get the marriage certificate. Apparently, or I guess the necklace in this case. Apparently, you only need 5,000 gold rather than 35,000. I must have been thinking of something else. I don't know what though. The other thing is, there is one thing we can grab Haley right now, and it requires us to go to the desert. If we can get some coconuts, it's one of her favorite things. I also verified that in order to actually propose and even buy the necklace to propose, we need her to be completely full, so we need to fill in these 2 hearts here. So basically, what our task is for the remainder of winter is going to be to go to the desert pretty much daily, check if there is any coconuts to be found, and just sort of hoard them and fill out a gift list essentially until we can't for that week, and just continue on like that until we can actually get our hearts up and propose. There's not much else we have to do as a whole. I don't need to upgrade the house any further, so pretty much all we need to do at this point is just get the coconuts and work on getting her hyped up. So we gotta wait for Pam to turn up here, which I don't know exactly when she does. I would assume some point around 9. Because that's usually when everything opens and closes and all that stuff, so we'll waste some time in the meantime, just putting things away and everything. Don't really need to make any more materials, but just in case I want to upgrade my watering can, I will go ahead and make those. Oh, we're out of ores. Probably should do those as well, just because we don't have any copper bars. Just on the off chance we actually need them for anything. And that will have filled out enough time, I think, for us to make our way over. And Pam's probably heading around here now. Not quite. Maybe it's 10 for the bus? I don't know, let's see if we can spot her. Because, I mean, she has to go this way. There she is, okay. Guess while I'm over here, I'll check if this is anything. A Joja Cola for Sandy. Sandy is the woman at the desert, is she not? I should probably check if my, Joja... What's the word I'm looking for? Soda dispenser, I guess. Let's see if that's available, because if I can give her that, I might as well. And hooray, there we go, okay. So we'll swing by that while we're over there. The bummer is that I kind of gotta hope we make at least 500 gold every day to cover the cost of this. And I'm not gonna be able to sell, you know, the coconuts we find. We need those. There's one right there, thankfully. Two, actually. We can sell these things. Now, hopefully we get a fair amount of coconuts. Oops. We'll hold off on going into where Sandy is just yet. I don't remember if there's anything exclusive to the desert that you can get with the worms. I mean, I know we've gotten specific artifacts, that's the word. Okay, 3. Not bad for the first day. It's at least the first week of gifts down the line. Now let's go over to Sandy. Hey, you brought me the item I asked for. Thanks so much. Here's your payment, as promised. Okay. Only 75, but we made her happy. I guess that's what truly matters. Do you sell coconuts by any means? Probably not. No. Okay. Oh well. Worth a shot. I guess since I'm here, I'll tiptoe my foot inside the skull cavern. I won't go too deep because it's pretty dangerous, but if I can get some iridium ore, I wouldn't mind having it. There has to be a way to kill some of the enemies in here, like these bugs, because they seem nigh indestructible. But maybe like with a bomb or something you can kill them. Something has to do some degree of damage to them. Okay, don't like that sound. Damn. Don't lose the coconuts. Don't lose the coconuts, please. Just one item? Okay, that's fine. I will gladly lose some stone. As long as we don't lose the important bit. And I'm fine losing 1,000 gold as well, because at this point, we should make it up. We had a bunch of food items we put away. Okay, she's... oh, wait, she's here. Okay. I'm glad you have less work to do in the winter. Must be nice to have a break, huh? Okay, and here's a coconut. Oh my god, this is my favorite thing! Okay, not quite enough to put her over the top on day one, but at least we're pushing her in the right direction. And once we max out her hearts, we shouldn't need to worry about going to the desert anymore. We can just start spamming days, basically, until we get to a rainy day. Because I think your affection doesn't really go down until you've reached the point where you're married. And even then, as long as you're making a half-assed effort, you should be good. Okay, we got 4 altogether, which is not bad. Alright, I have enough to make 1 iridium. I might as well get that set up now. I guess whatever else we can do out of that. Put that away, put that away. I hate how dangerous the Skull Cavern is. It is so easy to just get wrecked. In seconds, almost. I mean, I'm sure there's ways around it. Like, I'm sure I could get better defensive gear if I crafted it or went to the adventurer's store or what have you, but nobody's got time for that. We want to finish this and say that the Joja corporate suck-up run is in the bag. As far as what I'm going to do after we're done with this, I might bring back Beyond Chaos and try to do a couple of runs of that, because I have not had the chance, due to incentives with my charity marathon thing, to really have much time to do much with that particular game. Starting tomorrow, a traveling merchant fleet will dock at Pelican Town for the yearly night market. The market starts at 5 p.m. and will be in port for the next 3 days. Please visit the beach after 5 p.m. to join the festivities. There's free coffees. Neat, but I don't think we'll care that much. We do have the code for getting the extra scene, so I guess I could do that if I remember. I don't think it really adds much. You don't unlock anything, it's just a wonky scene, I guess. I mean, it's neat to see the first time if you've never seen it before, but unless there's some random thing I can't remember that you can get, I don't think it actually gives you anything. Did I look in the cave? I did, okay. Alright. I mean, we have plenty of money, so even with that loss of 100, we are more than okay. We do have to wait till 10. So I have plenty of time to go to Haley's house and give her another coconuts, which I'll probably give her the gold star ones first, because I would assume, I mean, maybe I'm wrong in this, but I would assume the better quality the item, the more relationship points you get. I might be completely wrong and it's just the item in general, but I wouldn't be selling them anyway because I want to use them to up her love for me, so the hell with it. Nothing new there. I got about 30 minutes. Probably wouldn't have enough time to go to the beach, loot, and everything. I mean, I don't know if she leaves or anything, but I don't want to risk her doing so. I'd rather catch her while she's in her room, not doing anything. Not even out of bed. It's too cold to get out of bed. It's too cold. Okay, you just repeat that over and over again? Well, then here. Oh my god, this is my favorite thing. Excellent. And there we go. Just those two gives us a heart, so presumably we just need to give her 2 more, which we have 3, so we're all good. I might go to the beach once more just to make sure. I mean, it is Sunday, so we're not going to be able to give her another one this week, so... I mean, no, that should be fun. I still want to get a couple more if we can, just to drive it home, though. Because once we have a couple more coconuts, at least 1 more. If not 2. 2 would be the ideal, just to be safe. Then we could just pretty much give her gifts, skip days until we're where we need to be. Give her gifts, and then once we have her at max, just power through the days till we get to spring. And wait for a rainy day, and we should theoretically be able to wrap everything up. There we go, 1. Are we going to be lucky enough to get the second one, though? Yes, okay, sweet. Then we should have this relatively in the bag. Do I have this one already? Yes, I do. Always weirds me out how they have that one random one out of reach. Ah, we even got a 3rd one just in case we need it. And we should be more than okay for just spamming days at this point. In fact, I'm gonna head back. So, I guess from this point, we don't really care about money anymore. I mean, I have plenty, so we can afford the necklace. I could probably just not even bother getting my crops at this point and just power through it. So we might even be able to finish the run in this part. I mean, at worst we have to wait till 9. So I mean, I might still go to the greenhouse and everything just to pass time. And then we need to get to the 28th of winter, I believe, to have that be done. I don't even care about looking at the TV at this point. I guess I'll grab those and sell them, because why not? I definitely want to make sure I don't sell these on accident, so I'll move that one over. Of course, the one thing I don't know is whether or not the star rating affected how much relationship points she had, or if it was just giving her the coconut in general. Somebody more experienced with the inner workings of the game would probably know that better. Not a whole lot to harvest today. Well, that's fine. Just the act of going in there really is what passes the time enough. I guess while we're doing all this running around, I might as well update everybody on what I've been up to. If you are not aware, I mentioned earlier we had a charity marathon and all that stuff, and I haven't played BC since. The charity marathon was in relation to my wife, who needed to raise some money for sort of a emergency-ish medical procedure. She had to have surgery, which she did a couple of days ago, for a hysterectomy. Because she had fibroids, essentially tumors on her uterus. So they had to pull out everything. And she just returned home today from the hospital and is recovering, obviously. She's going to be recovering for probably 6 weeks or so. So my streaming time and everything has sort of been all over the place. I had to drop out of the free enterprise tournament that was going on because of it. Because obviously family comes first, you know. And at this point, my streaming until she's better is kind of gonna depend on how she's doing on any given day. Which I think, for the most part, she's going to be taking naps a lot. So it'll probably be fine. Alright. Favorite thing for you, I guess we'll also talk to you, even though you're just going to say the bed line. Because I think talking to them every day also gives them a tiny boost. But yeah. So I was a little late with my recording of this last week because, you know, it pretty much was Tuesday and I was so stressed out and worried about what was going on with all that I didn't even think of it, honestly, until I realized I hadn't uploaded my thing. Whereas this week, she's home, I can chillax, I can focus, and we're getting it out on the day. Really the night before, because it's not even Monday yet. But I might even upload this early, just so I don't have to worry about it in the morning. Because there's a pretty high chance of me overlooking it while I'm looking after her. But yeah, it's been an interesting month. Actually, her surgery was meant to be a month ago, but here in Australia we had a bit of a COVID breakout, and we had a lockdown, which delayed it for a month. And in fact, while I visited her the first day after she went in for surgery, the day after, somebody was caught in the area with he visited 3 places, was positive for COVID, so the hospital had to ban visitors, so had I not visited on that first day, I wouldn't have been able to visit her that whole time. She wasn't able to have any visitors aside from me and my daughter that first day. So, it's just been a real shit show, to say the least. But she's home now, thankfully. Don't have to worry about that. And knock on wood, she will continue to improve every day. Oh man, it's... like, you can tell just by looking at her that she's very exhausted, as you would be, you know, with your body going through that blistering hellscape of just surgery and the recovery from it. I can't even imagine how it feels. Because I myself have somehow never seriously injured myself. Despite some of the crap I've done in my youth. I mean, I guess flukes are a thing. But hopefully, I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be annoyed with her for delaying this, but hopefully things get kind of back to normal soon. It is certainly a lot less stressful when you have a routine and you can follow it and there's no concerns. It'll be nice to not have to worry about her being in a lot of pain on a daily basis and stuff of that nature. And I'm sure she is looking forward to it just as much as I am. Like the doctors told her that her uterus had actually folded in half inside of her, which I didn't even know was a thing that could happen, but apparently it can. Because they were going to do what they call a keyhole surgery, which is smaller incisions, faster recovery time, but nope, was not happening. Now, Okay. I thought that we hadn't. Or I thought it restarted the week, but apparently not. Oh, Sunday's the start of the week, that's right. So we had given her the first gift literally on the first day. That's fine. We can just sort of fast forward until next Sunday at this point then. Did talking to her boost her up? No. Okay. I mean, everything's gonna be properly watered, so we don't really have to worry about anything except for the one blueberry that's in a separate pot, but like I said, we're good for money for everything we need. It doesn't really matter at this point. And even if we weren't, you know, here's another 12,000, so... Yeah, it's Wednesday. We'll just keep doing this till we get back to Sunday. That's interesting. I never knew that it didn't bring up the screen if you didn't do literally anything. Today I learned. I may end up accidentally missing a holiday event, but yeah, whatever. Alright, sorry to bother you again, but I need another favor. I got a new hammer and I want to try it on a variety of metals. Can you smelt an iron bar and bring it to me? Sure, I should have one. Hello friend, the mountain lake has been kind to me lately. I'd like to share my good fortune with you. Okay, Mackie roll. Dear JDP, I would like to give you some information about an upcoming event, the Feast of the Winter Star. It's time for the community to come together and think back on all the good fortune we have had this year. A favorite tradition is the secret gift exchange, where everybody in town is randomly assigned to someone else. On the day of the festival, everyone brings a gift for the special friend and surprise them with something special. This year, your secret friend is Abigail. Don't tell anyone. The feast will take place on the 25th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the town square. See you then. Hi, how are you doing? Hope the winter hasn't been too hard on you. Anyway, I'm writing to ask you for some hardwood. I need about 10 pieces if you get it. If not, no worries, take care. Okay. Well, first of all, put these away. Do I have 10 hardwood? I do not. Okay. What was the other thing we just saw we needed? An iron bar. Okay, that we can do. So before we go do that, we will plop those where we need them, and we will go loot out our money farm, essentially, just in case we need any more money for any particular reason. I doubt we will. But you never know when, you know, the guide or whatever you saw online has the wrong amounts. That probably happens more often than it doesn't. I mean, one good thing about the delay of skipping all those days is pretty much everything's going to be done now. Which means we're going to be getting these all on one day. They're all going to be ready at exactly the same day going forward. Which, I mean, I could see some people viewing that as a negative because you're not getting a little bit of money each day, but waste more time to loot everything, so by the time we're done here, it'll be 9 and we can go do the other 2 things that we need to do today. I mean, I technically don't even need to do the one, but, I mean, if I'm going to be in town anyway, screw it, why not? There we go. I believe that's everything. Looks like. Okay, cool. So it looks like we'll at least get into the 100,000s today. Tell you what, if I end up playing a off-screen Stardew Valley game, I am never using this beach farm again. It's so bad. You can't do anything with it. Like, even if you primarily like to fish, it's not even good at that. It has to be the worst of the beaches. Or the worst of the farms, rather. I mean, I guess it's semi-nice in the fact that you can get random shells and stuff floating around, but I mean, I can't see why you would want that over being able to get random mushrooms and stuff of that nature, because I mean, that helps you get the community center done that much quicker. Alright, you're almost at 9, so you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and go into town this way. We will bang out your thing first, because I don't think Haley is gonna really be going anywhere. Hey, it's the iron bar I asked for. It looks pretty strong. Perfect. Thanks, JDP. I appreciate this. No worries. I will take my $500. That does push us over the top into 100,000. Like, we are so close to finishing this. Which, it's been interesting doing a Joja run, but I don't know if I would do it again. For one, it feels wrong, just in general, to be doing this run. Oh my god, that is my favorite thing. She should be 10. Okay, she is now done. I will hold on to these just in case I have to bump up her heart rating for whatever reason, but we can now basically just blow through until the spring. Ooh, I might as well drop that off, just for the sake of having as much of the library done as possible. Never know, it might give me a free item I can waste time plonking down. Yeah, we're pretty close to the end of winter. I don't really care about Abigail in this run. Usually Abigail's the person I try to marry, just because getting Amethyst is so easy, and I like her personality in general. But unfortunately, in this run, we got Haley, so we don't care too much about upsetting her. So I might even skip the holiday, assuming I didn't already accidentally do it, which is highly plausible. Because I forget which day it actually happens on. It might happen on the 25th. Just to be sort of in line with what Christmas would be. But alas. I don't know, if I remember, I'll go out of my way to do things. But, eh. We're so close to the end of this that I kind of just want to skip to spring and start checking TV. If it says it's going to rain the next day, we're done. If it doesn't, you know, oh well. We have to keep going till it does. I know it rains semi-often in the spring. I forget if it's summer or spring where it rains more often, though. Alright, this should be the last winter day, so I'm gonna check the weather now. Clear and sunny, unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Do I have the thing to force rain craftable? Because I know there is a way to do it. That's warp totems. I forget how you make the rain totem. Partially cloudy with a light breeze, nothing we care about. Double check her heart's not going down, good thing. Hey, there we go, okay. Rainy day. This should be the run done. We just gotta go get the necklace, give it to her, and then just wait till the ceremony happens, essentially. Hello there. My name's Kent. I just got back last night from overseas. My wife told me that a new farmer had moved in while I was gone. Well, I just wanted to introduce myself. I'll see you around. Okay. JP, I'm going to give you this advice because I like you and I want you to stay in Pelican Town. If there comes a day that you want to ask for someone's hand in marriage, you'll need to give them a mermaid's pendant. Don't worry, everyone in Pelican Towns understands the significance of the amulet. It's ancient tradition in this region. Good luck. Tomorrow's the Feast of the Winter Star. Did you get a gift for your secret friend, Kent? Wait, what? I thought it was Abigail. The feast starts at 9 a.m. in the town square. See you then. Also, wouldn't he not exist in the world yet? Alright, Gus needs an albacore. That's not happening. Okay, they're increased the price for this stuff, but that doesn't really matter to us. Alright, luckily, I'm pretty sure you can just go right to the guy, even if it's not 9. So we can get that out of the way really early. And then, hopefully, by the time we are done with that, we can just go right up to Haley. She hopefully will still be in her room. I think she stays inside on rainy days, but I could be wrong. I know I don't often see her running around in general. Just when I'm playing through other games. Alright. Well, there we go. I can see it in your eyes. There'll be a special someone in your heart. Just so happens I'm selling a mermaid's pendant. Give that to your intendant and we'll know exactly what you mean. Alright. It's funny, I could have sworn that was more expensive. What am I thinking of where it was 35? I don't know. Maybe it's like an upgrade you need for something. That just leaves waiting until it's 9 so I can go into our house. He's far enough away I can do that. Not that it matters if his affection rating went down, but I don't know if it affects everyone in town if somebody catches you picking in the trash or not. I mean, you would assume they talk and gossip among themselves. Come to think of it, I don't know if it affects the town's love for you if you divorce somebody or any of that stuff either. I would think not, because otherwise it would affect the person that you're trying to woo, which would sort of contradict and paradox itself. We got an event too. Come in, just make sure to close the door quickly behind you. Ah, the red room. JDP, you're here. Welcome to my brand new dark room. So, what do you think? It looks great. Aw, thanks. So anyway, what do you want to do? Let's try to kiss her. I mean, we're about to propose. It seems, you know, apropos that we would try to kiss her. Oh, JDP, I've been waiting so long for you to do that. Oh, if you think that's exciting, wait a second. One moment. That's good. Now we can't see each other. Okay. And she, I presume, is still in bed. The weather's too horrible to get out of bed. How about for this? Huh? I accept. I'll set everything up. We'll have the ceremony in 3 days. Okay, 3 days. I have to make sure I don't oversleep, as that would backfire spectacularly. I forget if it just... Exactly when does it happen? Is it during the afternoon, or can you just go right to it? That I don't remember. Alright. I don't know if it counts that day as one of the 3 days either, so I'm only gonna sleep twice. Just to be safe. I also don't know if weather interrupts it at all. Dear JB, I'm not selling higher quality fertilizers as well as new crop selections, okay? Is there a calendar in here? I think you can buy one. That might be what you have to do, you have to buy it. Alright, no worries. I can always check the one in town. But yeah, we'll do the ceremony. And that'll pretty much just be the end of the run. We will have successfully done the Joja run, complete with the corporate wife. Although, to be fair to Haley, she becomes less corporate over time. Nothing was posted today. Does this say... Okay, it is tomorrow. Alright. Then I don't need to stay awake for this day any longer. Well, then I guess it's pretty much more or less confirmed that next week I will return to Beyond Chaos and attempt to do a run of that. We'll grab those while I'm selling stuff. And actually, interestingly enough, since I've started this run here, Dark Slash, which is one of the other players, he actually had a race of Beyond Chaos with me during the marathon I was mentioning earlier. He has started sort of a programmed by committee version of Beyond Chaos, which actually has new features and all that stuff, and I've yet to really get a chance to play a seed of it. So it'll be a brand new thing for me starting next week. When JDP first arrived in Pelican Town, no one knew if he'd fit in with our community. But from this day forward, JDP is going to be as much a part of this town as any of us. It is my great honor on this day 6th of spring to unite JDP and Haley in the bonds of marriage. Well, let's get right to it. JDP, Haley, as the mayor of Pelican Town and regional bearer of the matrimonial seal, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss. I like how they just had the just generic "you may kiss" so they don't have to program the bride or the groom or whatever. It's interesting. Life is going to be different from now on, but the future looks bright. The wedding was wonderful, wasn't it, dear? Well, we can't forget about the farm. Time to get to work. Alright. Before we wrap up, I do want to check two things because, for one, they get their own special area. Which I'm kind of surprised this is not photography. I mean, there's a camera, but I would expect something more photography-based with her. But they also have the little area that they add somewhere over here. I don't know where it is for this. I guess it would be here? Not a whole lot there, honestly. A little disappointing, really. An apricot? I mean, technically, I guess you're my sister-in-law, but it's probably not happening. Yeah, I guess that's, I guess that little palm tree area was her thing. Kind of disappointing, really. Just looks like a generic room. But alas, at least we got to see the conclusion of that, and we'll sleep once more to sort of lock it in as having been done. And that will be the end of our Stardew Valley run. So thanks everybody who's watched any of the episodes. Highly appreciated for the support. And I'll see you next week for Beyond Chaos's return, and hopefully we will last more than one episode for that. You never can tell with Beyond Chaos. It could go one of many, many ways, especially with this new version where I'm not fully familiar with it all. But anyway, see you next week. Hopefully I'll be streaming this week. It'll be a surprise depending on how much help my wife needs. But maybe I'll see you tomorrow, maybe I won't. I should stream at least once this week, hopefully. Alright, have a good one.